seconds. We should be hearing the SpaceX launch director make their call that they are go for launch.
We are go for launch for another Falcon 9 here from our rooftop here in Space Coast in Cocoa. We are 25 seconds to launch.
Quiet though it was, we did hear the launch director make their call that they are go for launch. Now 15 seconds away from liftoff.
We are go for launch, baby. Let's go.
And here we go. 9,
8,
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Engine ignition and liftoff. Liftoff of the Falcon 9 rocket on the Starlink 6-42 mission. This first stage booster climbing above Florida for the 19th time. A beautiful view of the Falcon 9 rocket after much delay tonight.
Too much
Finding some clear skies to lift off above Florida. You can see here in the wide view, climbing between the clouds from the vantage point of the press site.
Not much for taking pictures though, but great video. I'm gonna put the camera down and just watch this one.
Clouds, but our Parsons has it back here. Great tracking views on the ground. Now a little over a minute to flight. Called the Falcon 9 is supersonic. It's now traveling faster than the speed of sound. At this point, they'll be throttling down the engines. As they would go, the vehicle's passive max Q, the point of greatest aerodynamic pressure on the vehicle.
Beautiful.
Coming up on 2 minutes to flight, that call for MVAC chill. They are thermally conditioning the Merlin vacuum engine before it ignites. Coming up in rapid succession are a number of events. At T plus 2 minutes and 26 seconds, we'll have first stage main engine cutoff or MECO. They'll be followed a few seconds later by stage separation. Then the Merlin vacuum engine will ignite. That will be capped off at just a little over 3 minutes into flight with a fairing deployment. Getting some great color in these images from Pete Carson's tracking camera. Then we have MECO, stage separation, and ignition of the Merlin vacuum engine. And there you see those events and call-outs from SpaceX on the slight delay from their live feed here as we're continuing to see in our tracking camera Falcon 9's second stage, the glow of the Merlin vacuum engine. A little bit of a jellyfish effect that we're seeing here tonight. You see the payload fairings now deploying the second stage, glinting against the glow of that Merlin vacuum engine.
There's separation.
And there you see those fairings falling away on the SpaceX feed. The Starlink satellites now exposed to the vacuum of space for the first time on this flight. Now a little over 3.5 minutes into this mission. Next milestone coming up is going to be just a little after 6 minutes of flight. The Falcon 9 first stage entry burn begins. That burn lasting about 24 seconds. Still getting some great tracking views of the Falcon 9 second stage engine from Pete Carson's. Now a little over 4 minutes into flight.
beautiful night. Nice, beautiful night for a rocket launch. Well, we're going to end it with that.
Coming up on 4.5 minutes. So far, a nominal flight for both stages of the Falcon 9 rocket.
As you still
Second
see
stage,
it.
Merlin vacuum engine continues a good burn. Falcon 9 first stage continues to make its way towards the drone ship. Just read the instructions.
That's the drone ship name, by the way. Just read the instructions.
The first stage has reached its apogee, tapping out at about 113 kilometers in altitude. Now slowly starting to make its descent down towards the drone ship.
Just read its
Speedometer
instructions.
continuing to ratchet up, though, once the entry burn starts. You see the
Alright, ladies and
speedometer
gentlemen.
rapidly plummet.
Hopefully y'all enjoyed the show. We out. We'll see y'all
Vehicle
next
sends its
rocket launch
lance on
here in a
the
couple
brakes.
days.